I want to believe she's just misinformed. I met her in 2017 and she was one of the nicest people ever. Michaela, yes, of course she's misinformed. People forget, like, this happens in your families as well. Like, otherwise normal people, kind people, nice people can find themselves swept up. They kind of take the other route that I talk about all the time. There's like the normative position in society, in American society in general, is trans people are weird. I don't really understand it. It's kind of freaky. I don't get it, right? But that's it. It just kind of stays there. And there's two different directions you can go in that situation. You can either just be like, it's weird. I don't get it. I'm ignorant. Who cares? Okay. Which many people feel that way. Those people can be radicalized in the other direction, though, easily by being like, look, this trans person is like indecent. This trans person is indecent. This trans person was being weird. This trans person is actually cheating, right? And then when people get captivated by this narrative, by the likes of Matt Walsh or Ben Shapiro or any number of different right-wing content creators, they start becoming increasingly more hateful and increasingly more misinformed on the issue. And ultimately, you arrive at where we're at right now. You look at a fucking cis woman fighting another cis woman, and you think, well, everyone is fucking saying that this person is actually a man, so I'm going to go with that. And I'm just going to double down, triple down, quadruple down on it. But make no mistake, most people don't think about trans people at all, okay? They might have that thought that they're weird or whatever in the back of their minds, but they don't just think about that on a day-to-day basis. I want to believe she will educate herself on these issues, but she's been so nasty about this topic and so smug on top of it. She's someone replying nicely about it. She hopes their kids' school gets shot up. She posted until someone told her to shut the fuck up, and I personally hope she shuts the fuck up for a while. Yeah, it's just pure unfiltered bigotry in this situation. And it's not only pure unfiltered bigotry in this situation, she's also fucking up Tyler 1's bag in this situation as well. And tying Tyler 1 to this like insane, vile bigotry. You're being too biased towards her? No, I'm being diplomatic, dumb fuck, because I have the capacity to actually talk to these people directly. That's the difference. And I always try. Historically, I have always tried in circumstances like this one, because I don't want them to, like, one, obviously keep spreading like hateful narratives like this, and two, I just also don't want them to like fucking lose their minds and get radicalized in this direction. So anyway, she was like chirping nonstop on the timeline and then made a serious apology note. I would like to start out by saying that I apologize not only to the trans community, but all of the LGBTQ plus supporters for my comments. I apologize for the misinformation that I put out. I also apologize for the hate that I put out. I was speaking out of a place of ignorance and carelessness. I've been reckless in the past, and after speaking to a close friend of mine, I realized the damage that could be done based off my actions and how my platform could truly affect people. I've never had the chance to truly reflect and think about the things that I say and how they may affect the trans community. But now realizing that I truly want to apologize for any harm done and will continue to educate myself on the matter instead of spreading hate, I will be sure to stay informed and do my due diligence. I know there are many people in the trans community who get so much hate and even can be harmed by such actions just because people don't accept them. I would not like to be a part of that, and in the future, I will be sure to think before speaking. I would also like to apologize to Tyler for speaking on his behalf out of pure ignorance and in the heat of the moment. It's wrong of me to want to spread hate through someone else's mouth, especially when their opinions extremely differ from my opinions, differ from opinions of my own. I'll be taking some time to reflect more. She got the boss call from hell. I mean, yeah, what the fuck are you thinking? Like that right there is literally another showcase of like transphobia being like a fucking brain disease. The most fake apology. She's been transphobic for so long now and has even said her trans friends agree with her transphobia. She only apologized because she jeopardized Tyler's job. It doesn't matter what she apologized for or not. Okay? Here's why it doesn't matter. Because ultimately, if you're an influencer and you're like a hateful person behind fucking closed doors, as long as that shit doesn't carry out, I care mostly about stopping the flow of hateful misinformation online. That is my number one goal. Okay? So this doesn't mean that she is like magically decided to be a good person and become a trans ally. But it's the first right step to take in this circumstance is a good apology. Just take it. It entirely depends on how she portrays herself going forward, what she chooses to do going forward, obviously. So, anyway, this is what Tyler had to say.
Occur, which apologize, guys, because there were some things said on Twitter about me that were just wild. By the way, apologies for that. Let me just make this clear, real clear. I mean this truly. I do not, I'm a cuss, sorry, editors. I do not give a single about whatever the fuck people go by. Just so if I haven't made it clear in the past, bro, I do not care. Guy, girl, other, he, him, her, both, race, color, yellow, green, black, I do not care, bro. If they are happy, let them fucking be. I don't care.
I 100% believe him when he says this. Like, he doesn't give a shit. This is a man who is entirely invested in fucking weightlifting, getting a high elo in chess, and fucking playing League of Legends. That's it. The only thing Tyler cares for is if you feed top lane or is a bad support. Yeah, it's just like he doesn't give a fuck about any of that shit. I believe him.
Especially if it doesn't affect me. Let me make that clear. I don't give a shit. They're happy? Whatever, man. Whatever. And I know it goes a little bit deeper than that because it's like politic-wise, they're like, well, no, because like they're doing this, they're doing that. The kid, bro, I am uneducated. I am ignorant to comment on any of that, by the way. I have no thoughts or no saying. I am
He hates Ludwig, though? Yeah, he hates Ludwig for that reason. He made the same comment years ago.
Guys, why do you care about same sex, no sex, have sex, identify as a guy, girl, tree, they, he, or why? Because why do you care, bro? Let other people do whatever they want. It doesn't fucking affect you. Shut up.
This is literally from, I think this is like, not even from 2022. I think this is like way older than that, actually. I think this might have been uploaded in 2022, but like, yeah, I mean, he's right. He's right. He's right. Why the fuck do you care? What's wrong with you? Like, if you become this invested in anything, you're going to come across as fucking off-putting to so many goddamn people. Like, if I were to constantly fucking look at like the Olympics and be like, well, actually, this is like America. I can't believe you're like riding for America. America's an imperialist nation. It's like dominating the world and has 800 military bases. And you talk about that in every fucking conversation. People would look at you and go, yeah, you're weird, man. Shut the fuck up. And it's just like transphobic people think more about trans people than trans people do because their brain is fucking warped, dude. It is literally a mental illness. Yeah, it's like, let me show you a picture of every dead kid in Gaza. Can you imagine if I did that shit every day? And I've literally covered the ongoing active genocide in Gaza for fucking 10 months, every single fucking day, nonstop. But in the real world, I'm not fucking running around with photos of kids whose brains have been blown up and like actively showing it to people and be like, look at this. And that is the correct position to have. Like, obviously being anti-genocide is the correct position to have. But I would be a fucking psycho if I did that.
Do not know anything. Guys, leave me the fuck out of it. I don't know, bro. I said my take, man. I do not care. Reading some of these comments has been wild. Because it's like, dude, like, people are like, yeah, I could just tell he was like that. Yeah, he's also a racist. I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm reading some wild shit, man.
Okay, to be fair, he's a League of Legends player. Like, that's a given. Like, that's a given. Like, people are gonna assume that about you, big dog. You play League of Legends, okay? Like, that's not that off base. It comes with the territory. You know what I mean? Like,
like, what is happening, by the way? Like, yeah, bro, if you're surprised by this, like, what are you saying? What? They're like, is there ever been a time? Like, bro, no, I've worked with, like, everybody for anything. Like, TwitchCon. You know, we work with people on that. I've had editors, people that make art. Bro, we use he, she, they, them, everybody. The basketball stream. Like, bro, it's not like, ew, I don't, like, what are you saying? I don't give a shit, man. God damn. So, apologies for all that drama. I know we don't ever deal with that here, but I was thrown into this against my will. So, again, I apologize that we had to deal with that. This is like a safe space. We never talk about any politics, by the way.
My goat. Tyler's great. I love him. It's hard not to. I mean, straight up. He's awesome. Bro, he should get his girl under control then. Bro, that's so funny. Having a 20-month subscriber talk like a goddamn right-winger. Yo, put your girl on a leash, dog. Like, what do you mean, bro? What kind of fucking misogynistic bullshit is this? Okay? Calm the fuck down, dickhead. Jesus Christ.